Enchanted Claymore. I mean, if you want to, but at that point, I don't know. I feel like if they see you coming with like an enchanted blade and they think they got you, but then you pull out a bigger sword. You just had the bigger sword, they're already expecting the bigger sword. But if they think you have a small enchanted sword, you gotta bluff the DM. Straight up. A lot of D&D, depending upon your class, is just how well can you bluff the DM. South to east again, and then north to west. I've never played D&D. I really want to, but well, see. So here's the thing. I kind of feel the same way with some of the later ones. Like I want to get into 5th. Every now and then I read just like a little snippet from it, and I'm like, man, nobody would like playing with me because I would break every character. I would be just so broken. So unbelievably broken. And not because I'm like that asshole player. In 3.5 in Pathfinder, I try to like slightly but entertaining. But 5th edition, I swear, it's like they used to take classes on how to word rules, and then they got new people who never took these classes. Like the rule is fine unless somebody wants to be an a-hole. And if someone wants to be an a-hole, then they're gonna break the rules. Nah, that one gets me. Which reminds me, hold on. My latest discovery. So Pathfinder just released a new book. Hold on. Pathfinder just released a new book with new rules in it. And in these new rules, they have rules for alternate familiar archetypes. So a familiar archetype in Pathfinder is like, you give up certain benefits from your familiar to get other benefits. You yourself give up nothing. You're giving up what your familiar does. And this is stupid. They have Parasite. You give up a bunch of abilities that you never ever cared about. And what do you get to do? You get to go inside an opponent. You put a parasite in his brain, and then you can use that later on to control them. But ignoring controlling them, the idea of putting a parasite in another creature to see what they're seeing is really bonkers. And this is the one that got me the most. A parasite can infest a willing or helpless target of at least 2 size categories larger than the parasite. It doesn't say that this has to be a worm or anything. It just says that your familiar now gets to act as a parasite. I'm gonna choose cat. I'm gonna give him Parasite, the first DM that lets me do this. And I want to see the DM try to explain how a cat crawls into someone's head. When you think Parasite, you think icky, squeaky tendril thing. Because part of its description said wrapping around the brainstem and stuff. But it doesn't say that your animal's any different. So your animal just has, oh, and there's a wound. There's a wound and stuff. Blood happens because of this. So just the idea of a cat being like, get him, kitty! And a cat like, into the back of someone's head. And then later on making and controlling that person is bonkers. Well, you can't really get a centaur as a familiar, but yes. Hogwarts, a history. Yo, I saw that the other day, and I busted out laughing during my game with some of my friends. They're like, oh god, what is it? I'm like, I want to make a familiar. I want to change my entire class to get a familiar. Why? Just so I can get a parasitic cat. Because this makes no sense. The nonsense. That's it. Two whole rules. That's what they come up with it. No description, no qualifiers, no prerequisites. Just, hey, you gotta give up the ability to share spells. You gotta give up the ability to give them improved evasion. You're not even giving up improved evasion for your familiar if your familiar is inside someone. Who cares? The person has the evasion. The person takes the damage. My cat's inside his brain. Clawing around, coughing up hairballs. Doing things with a litter box. It's inside her brain you don't want to know. But for saying, if you ever wake up, you roll over slightly, and you hear that weird like sound down your neck. It sounds like a rain stick that maybe it's like your eardrums draining or some crazy nonsense. That's the cat. That's the cat doing its business in your brain. I just want you to think about that. Don't have any nightmares. But no, like they just randomly throw that in, like BT dubs, we have parasites now. There's no way. There's no way in hell you did quality assurance on that. Yeah, if you ever hear your brain purring. Now here's where you get really stupid. If you want to break a broken idea, break it further. The familiar you choose is going to be a green stinged scorpion. Why? 1, it's a smaller creature, means you can parasite more things. 2, scorpions in Pathfinder are vermin, so they are mindless creatures. Because they are mindless creatures, they don't get a feat. Like, mindless creatures have 1 feat less than every other creature because they're mindless. But they rule that if you make a mindless creature be minded via awaken or something like that, then it gets that feat back. If you take a green stinged scorpion and make it your familiar, it's no longer the insect, it's the magical whatever. It gets intelligence, it's no longer mindless, it loses that mindless buff, then it gets a feat of your choice. You choose Metropolitan, I think, which will allow you to pick a skill and 2 languages. You can have a green stinged scorpion that can just know any 2 languages of your choice parasitically inside someone's head. So even if the person there doesn't know the conversation, your green stinged scorpion will, because he gets to know whatever that person's hearing. Best spy right there. I wouldn't even use it. I wouldn't even use it to try to control the person. That's just dumb. That's just giving away your game. Don't do that shit. No. You want this thing as like the best spy you've ever had. No reason to try to control someone. Level 1 best spy you've ever had. Just knock someone out. Boom. And it says the other one is helpless or willing. You know how many ways there is to make someone boom or helpless? Like, that's a very, very poor terminology. No problem. We'll try that. That should be good. Exactly. Just find, like, instead of killing the big bad evil guy's right hand man, knock him out. Knock him out and shove a cat in his head. Ta-da! It's friggin' awesome. I have no clue, and it's just such a small snippet. There was something else. There was a couple of other things in the book that I was like, well, this is pretty broken. But when I read it, it gave me a bit of a giggle, but all of that went out the window. All of that went out the window as soon as I saw Parasite. You didn't think this through. There's no way in hell you thought this through. Also, I should have dug that first. H. I'm gonna dig that out, replace that with floor. I actually should get rid of the damn wall now too, so I can dig that out and place that with wall. Oh, and then all of this. That way the platform is already separated, it won't collapse. If I make it be beholden to the stair system in the middle, we'll be good. But no, like, I just love reading some of these, but like some of the goofy things for 5th edition, it's just like, on one hand you nerfed it, but on the other hand you worded this so poorly. Don't word things poorly. Never word things poorly. No, but yeah, oddly enough, it just says no creature 2 times larger than it. So if you have a small enough creature, you could shove it into a small creature or medium creature if you're big enough to have a medium familiar. Then use that for, like, there's no reason to not do parasite section. Like, it is just such a generic BT dubs. Your parasite can go into someone with like no explanation. It's like, oh yeah, it goes into them, and as long as you clean up the blood, you know, they might get a save to know something's weird. What? Or if you want to get up to 2 languages, just make the bonus feat that the green sting scorpion gets be like bluff, or whatever the skill is that it requires for your parasite to convince them that they're not in their head. And it doesn't say that when they're inside the creature they lose their normal abilities. So there's nothing to say, oh, BT dubs, I got a parasite in you. If you try to fight it, my green sting scorpion will sting your brain. Like, it's so, like, just such a bad example of a rule to put into a game. I don't know why. It's just awful. Everything about it hurts me. Yeah, now we just proved that Vor is canon in D&D. Yeah, basically. I mean, well, Vor is just getting eaten, isn't it? So, dragons. That's always been canon. Every large creature in the game has eat whole. Every large creature in the game has the understanding that it can eat you. But yeah, no, just stab him from the inside. Again, going back to the cat. That's a lot of scratch attacks it gets to do before you get out. And it says off a size, but it doesn't say like if that's at time of casting the ability or if that needs to be perpetually a true statement. For instance, if I get a small creature into a medium or a tiny creature into a medium creature, and then someone casts reduced person on that person, does it affect the parasite? Does the person get too small that the parasite grows too large and kill them instantly? Does it not matter because they qualified when they took in, so we're not going to kill the person, they'll just automatically get shrunk? Because they automatically get resized accordingly. What's to stop me from doing reduced monster on the cat or the green sting scorpion to get it into an ever smaller creature? If you say, well, when it gets larger, no, there's damage and it pops out. Well, then what's to make me do that for someone, for a regular creature, bring it down, get it inside person, and then cancel it so it gets big in her head? Why would you do that? Because at this point, you're an evil prick. You're putting parasites in people's head. No one cares. Like, there's nothing to stop you from doing that. It's so weird. Like, nothing was thought through as to the status of this damn parasite. Nothing. Yeah, basically. If you want to be completely bonkers and do parasiteception, yes. Like, it's... Those two lines, that's it. That's the only things it mentions for parasite. That's it. And that is like such a game changer that it literally calls into question how the very fabric of the game works. How do the physics of size changing work now? That calls in all of those rules again. They've never been like on friendly terms with these rules. BT does. Because of polymorph and shit. If I do polymorph any object, and I turn a small creature, my parasite, into a smaller thing, it loses racial abilities. Is that a racial one? Or is that a class thing based upon me taking that archetype? Because after all, familiar is just a physical embodiment of my soul. What does this count as? Because no matter which way you roll this, it's not going to work for you. Either incorrect size does damage or does something, you use it as a weapon, or it doesn't. And who cares about the two size thing? Because you can always make your creature smaller. I mean, not a really good idea. Really poorly done. Put the dragon into an elder god. Yeah, like, it's a very simple check to get this into someone's head. I mean, yes, you would have to somehow get a god to be helpless or willing. But I've heard of players doing stupider things. Really don't think it's that hard. Hell, if you're doing any of the Greek gods, just catch Zeus after he's had himself a little fun time. He's gonna be out for a week. Like, you got this. Not hard. Because it's not an ability score damage. It's not a drain. It's not a negative effect. It's not elemental. Like, there's no resistance versus that. Basically what that is the exact same issue that crops up in every 3.5 or 5th edition Pathfinder, every D&D material, every D20 base game that tries to cram in psionics. It's exactly what it is, because you come up with a rule set, and then you put in a new type, and it doesn't gel. Hold on, what just happened? Why did we pause? The merchants, cancels load, and Elven Diplomat. Why did you teleport me up here? Am I under attack? Alright, first of all, where are these cage traps? What are you loading? I don't remember you needing to load cage traps. Oh, I forgot all about you. I remember. We do need to load cage traps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 6 cage traps. I'll try try to make it out of stone. Oh. No, it's always better to do it out of wood. What did I say, 4 or 5? I'll go with 5, just to be careful. It's just so poorly written. Like, why? Why would you ever just put that in and pretend like it doesn't change physics? Awful. Just awful. All right, they're unloading their goods. I need to get goods to them. Since I'm no longer using bins, I don't have to worry about any of the wood. Yeah, we'll bring them some yoke. For elves, do they have anything? Hold on. It's gonna be under others. A lion, an aardvark, a capuchin, a python. That's all they have. Do I want a pet snake? I mean, a lion's kind of cool. Ish. Do I care about lions? We'll see what I bring them. We'll see how much it's worth compared to the lion. In order to facilitate that, I will grab the prepared food pots made out of andesite. That should be enough to cover a damn line. Is wordings. Yeah, it's exactly it. Like, a lot of the rules, not that parasite one. A lot of the rules that you can, like, easily see an error with. It's like, well, that's bad. Like, you could fix it if you just worded it slightly differently. Like, I feel like nobody sat there and was like, what does this sentence mean? Because the sentences are awful. Hold on. Northeast. Wait, no. That was, what the hell? Northeast. Build construction, track, eastwards. Then I need a ramp. Eastward. Means I have to get rid of that damn floor. That's fine. But yeah, no, so many of their wordings. So many of their wordings are really poor. The orc-blooded thing. The orc bloodline for sorcerers says at like level 12, you can become large. Turn large. You get a +6 bonus to strength for doing so, but normally doing a large person or monster, which picks you up a thing, only gives you 2. Mentally being large physically would be about 6 higher, give or take. That is normally right, but the spell that's duplicating the effect of does not do that. Also, it doesn't say that you are under the effect of a large person, just you become large. A large person only kicks you up 1 size category. If you're a small sorcerer or smaller, and you take the orc bloodline, this kicks you from your size all the way up to large. Of course, by that point, you're not even getting the full benefit because more than 1 would be more than 6. But then they also say that you can't mix that with a large person, even though it's a completely different effect, because they realize that mixing 2 different size effects is a bit cheesy, but they didn't come up with a good idea of how that size effect is supposed to work. And it's just poor. It's just poorly worded. That's why I, like, genuinely am thinking, and I'm wanting to do a thing, where, like, you have people that review the animes, people review movies, things like that. Is there anyone that just sits there and is like, this is why this book is bad? Not bad, but here's everything that is bad in the book. Yeah, sure, whatever, look at my trees. 120 trees. I can do this. Dear elves, the world is the same as ever, and we tell you nothing. Evil, evil. That one's already been gone. Have we given them all the gear? Unprepared food pot is coming, and that's it right there. So as a matter of fact, let's just request the broker now. Let's just get him all up in here. What brought this up? Oh yeah. So I'm trying to remember what it was, but I haven't like read 5th edition. I intend to. I mean, for instance, it's what a Vox Machina is using right now, Critical Role. As far as I'm aware, they're using 5th edition. And they already have their own program stuff to make it easy for like new people to play the game. You're not needing people to get books. So kind of, if you want to do anything online, you're going to have to, if you want it to make sense. And I'm trying to remember what I read, but I read something. It was like I read like a page. I flipped to a random page, read something, was like, that, no. I read a page. Straight up. I want to make sure I get this statement correct. I don't want anyone to try to take this out of context, say I'm like bashing on them. Either the players on Critical Role are really, really nice to Matt Mercer, and they are not trying to constantly like read every rule wrong, or they don't know the game and they are all overly relying on Matt Mercer to explain everything to them. Either they're very nice or they don't know like how badly some of these rules have to be. Assuming it's 5th edition. Alright, admittedly that's one thing. You're judging a book by its cover of one line. I'm not saying that the whole thing is wrong. I'm just saying I would be very, very mean at that game. At some point, if it's just written too poorly, you cannot help yourself. Homebrewing might make up for it, yeah. That's also a third thing, or it is a variant off of it, where a lot of these rules are just fixed. What was I getting from these people? Wasn't it a lion? Yeah, give me that damn lion. What else do they have? You have anything I care for? Grown hammers, crutches, splints, leggings, veggie totes, arrows. They have clothing that we can use, right? Stupid ones, but they have clothing that we can use. Mitten, glove. I don't want wood caps, it just sounds dumb. It's like linen hood stuff. This is just clothing and it's our size. I'll remember how much of a pain it was to have clothing before. So we'll make sure we get clothing. Cape. I don't want your shirt. I'll take your coat though. I don't want your breastplate. Coat, your robe. Cape. No. The rest of these are weapons and they're garbage. Buckets. Mr. Bucket. Bars my top for Mr. Bucket. I'm out there with purple, Mr. That was a creepy commercial. That was a creepy as fuck commercial. Alright, I think we're good. I think we got literally everything that we can from the elves. We were giving you a massive profit. I don't even know why I thought I was going to give you all this. One of these is my cheapest. 6. Take the damn egg yolks, I don't want that. Keep the rest of it. That's the cheapest I can give you anything. Alright, we'll go with the trade. No one needs to talk to the elves again. I generally believe that they have problems in the game, and they bring them up during the breaks or after the stream. God knows that we've played several years of a certain role-playing game, and we still get the rules wrong and have questions about it. I just don't believe they go that long without running into a rules. Yeah, exactly my point. Like, because I watched them a bit, and I'm just like, how? How is it that smooth? Either they are very, very nice, he's homebrewing things, or they just know they have a character and they read the numbers they have. One of these is true. Now that being said, I don't want anyone to think that I'm just hating, particularly on 5th edition. It just happens to be what they play. Pathfinder has a great many errors, and they only make it worse when they go into Starfinder. Look at those Starfinder mechanics are goofy. Goofy. Hold on. Build construction. No, not ramp. Rack. Ramp. And then that's the route. Alright. Yep. Alright, so we'll get this done. Uh-oh. Did the audio go different for you guys or just me? Did I nudge something and like mute my own headset? I see you guys are still recording desktop audio. I'm guessing I nudged a volume control in the back of my headset. Alright. Where was I? Oh goody, look at the little kids growing up to be adults. They're a peasant. I forgot to check the auto butcher number and make sure it wasn't at 0. So we already lost our lion. On now. Thought maybe we'd have a breeding set, but was not meant to be. In the off chance I somehow end up with another lion, let's set those to 1. Wait, hold on. You did not. There's something else up for slaughter and you slaughtered a lion first? Why was that the first thing you went to? What is this down here? Oh, the Hydra. I can't believe they slaughtered a lion first. Of everything they could have done, they just ran straight in and killed that damn Hydra. Alright, and I need to get rid of these 3. Then we can just start mining down again and we'll just bring them here. Actually, I did bad. Channel those down and put up-down stairwells there. Get rid of that floor, replace that with an up-down stairwell, then that'll be good. Definitely screwed that. How is our metal industry going? It has been a minute. I haven't been paying attention. You finally run out of smelting hematite? I'm guessing that you ran out of smelting hematite because you ran out of fuel. You race added. Kill. I shouldn't. Strawberry seeds, empty cage, production of certain goods, elven caravan, cage. Needs refined coal, so it was a fuel issue. Do they sell me wood? I don't think they do. That'd be stupid if they sold me wood. Speaking of which, how is my tree situated? Every tree except the trees in the protected zone are dead. Well then. Let's get rid of the trees inside where I'm trying to make a circle. Never did finish this. And we had to get rid of all these damn trees because otherwise we wouldn't have a clear shot for our catapults. That makes sense. Irritating. Alright, so right now we're needing metal slowly going, but I don't think we have enough yet. I intend to switch them all out. Captain of the guard. Which one are you? You're my military. I think Draconis is the leader. I'm intending to switch them all out so at some point I can guarantee that they are all not just wearing metal but steel. See here, there's steel breastplates that aren't even being claimed by. I'm gonna take off metal armor. If we can't get them steel breastplate and steel mail shirt. Metal headwear. Find a steel one, you're wrong. I think helmet's better than cap, right? Steel helm. Headwear. Legwear. I have 2 artifact leggings. I feel like they're not steel. I don't think I have any steel leggings. I'll leave him with whatever he has on that. Handwear. For gloves. Maybe he's good on that. I wish I had a way to tell which one he had. So, feel right. Left. Correct. Right to left, take off handwear, and then boots. Artifact boots, and all I have is low boots for steel. Really, really do not like boots, but I got them. And then, do I have a steel? God, I have a lot of artifacts. Metal shield, and you should be. What are you? Magna Draconis. Magna Draconis, what are you? I want to make sure you're using the right one. Magna Draconis is a military act. I'm not going to go through them all right now. I'm just getting at least the leader out of this. I would need to check to make sure he didn't have one named, shouldn't I? Unit Q. Oh. You are legendary. What do you have? Hudson. Just say when he's named a weapon. I'll make sure he has it. I think. Kills. The glacial guys has killed a human, a bunch of goblins and trolls, and I have no clue how to tell if he had. Not saying it under one of these. Alright, I'm just gonna assume you're good. He wanted to. Gotta have a steel axe, right? Steel battle. That's what you're eating. Or I should just see if any of these named ones are a steel battle axe. Oh. That would have made sense for whatever I just did. Would have made perfect sense. That's why we didn't do it. Oldman Tig, a steel battle axe. Of course. Of course it was. Military equipment squad. Where to you? Bulmatug. There you go. Now at least the captain of the guard is fully steeled. He'll be fine and dandy. Fine and dandy. Construction track. North to south. Blocks north to west. South. There we go. And they're still removing these down here. Did this get dug? It did. Truck should up downstairs. Site blocks. And we'll get rid of these floors. And replace those with up downs, and in that particular area we'll start channeling everything out. Well, we can name them crazy, so this is. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about you two guys. We have people in our hospital who are weregoats. I forgot entirely about them. We have to find a way to drown them in a controlled manner where I can kill them. So, easiest way is to find a way to drain the water from this corner all the way over there. We can build on it, go down one, and that would bring us straight to it. So we would wall them off, hook up a water line, flood them, put a grate on them. Basically hoping they don't climb, what this comes down to. You need to pop the roof over them, put a floor grate down so they can't climb through it, and then flood them with water. How do I get the water back out afterwards? I don't know. That's what we're going to have to do to each side to kill them off safely. Because this hospital is in the worst location to make a murder hospital. You just can't do it. No murder hospital. Oh, good, you improved a singular silver arrow. We don't even use arrows. Why are you improving? Who told you to do that? rid of some of the easier ones of these if I can. Oh god, we have dead turkeys. Passable pet, passable. Don't just let the turkey sit there and rot, you morons. Someone get the damn dead turkey. Aren't you guys supposed to be going in there and auto-butchering these things? Oh, let me guess. Someone just found a dead turkey? Oh, no. I have one area of the base. Like, okay, like, kind of two, but really just one area of the base where something could die and cause me asthma. And you guys didn't take the turkeys out. I hate you. I hate you so much. You are the worst. What happened to all these turkeys? Have they literally just all been dying one by one? Where are my turkey numbers at? They're within limits. I would rather have 6 females, but I basically need to wait to see if some of them has fertilized eggs. And also, someone else can get out of their damn door. There are other things that you can use for your egg laying. Don't stare at the same damn turkey. Creepy. How are they supposed to get any business? This is why I let you have males. You should be... You should be getting eggs. Do the eggs. Oh, no, no, no. Why is there a letter below that? Oh, it's the worm. Okay. Why do I give you guys the entire area if you only use 2 nest eggs?
Holy crap! There is a tantrum happening!
Oh, good. There's a tantrum happening. Troza 1 has improved a cat leather quiver masterfully. It's something. I know who... what... Those are ones just crafts with. So, bone? Decorate with bone, yeah. He put some bone on a cat leather quiver and was like, yep, this is now better. How and or why are you now throwing a tantrum? Why? He's ashamed after throwing something. Within the last season, he was frustrated being unable to acquire something for too long. He was frustrated being unable to fight for too long. He was frustrated with the lack of decent meals, lack of abstract thinking, after being unable to wander. What are you talking about? We have all these things. If you want, I can beat the hell out of you. Thob, Keith Sardash, and put you in the military. Okay, Thob, Keith Sardash. Hold on. You're a fucking farmer? What is your major complaint? I hate you so much. You don't even have one you're good with. You look like maybe you can do pike? Urban. I can do pike slightly better than red. Make it be a spear. So he's throwing a tantrum, so is he fighting someone? Military. This is... Military spear. Bob keeps. Or he gets attached. If I can assign him steel spear. Make sure he wields the right spear. Here we go. And that looks like maybe you calm down? Yeah, that calmed him down. Now maybe he can beat out his aggressions. That is not what I need right now. Some dude throwing temper tantrums. What? Let me guess, they got rid of the floor when he was walking. The Weaver's Guild right upper leg takes the full force of the impact, and the part is smashed into the body, an unrecognizable mass. An artery has been opened by it would. Left upper arm takes a full force. Yeah, so he fell. He fell a long distance and just absorbed it with his being. Bruising the liver, right lower artery has been opened. Right upper arm. Yeah, okay. So this person just hit the ground that hard. No, Venom Delta, that's not an air bomb. That was... I got rid of a piece of floor to replace it with stone, and the morons still try to just walk right through it. That's what that was. They're literally that stupid. Like, the timing required for him to finish getting rid of the floor as the other dude walked over. Either that or for some reason he dodged into the hole. One of these two things. I'm gonna go with the first one, so I don't think because there's no combat log before them saying he dodged. Just takes the full force of the impact. So yeah, somebody removed the floor right as he was standing on it. Didn't think I had to specify that, but I guess I was wrong. Are you guys gonna have eggs again? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna lock all these outer doors. At some point you'll tell me you have more. Harmlock demanded a sacrifice. I guess I did. Stupid doors. Oh, I forgot all about this down here. Yeah, that did. Those got done. One of these is Hydra Pit. I have this set up. Pull that lever, please. I don't want the Hydra Pit bridge. I'm gonna sacrifice it. We can go down regardless. The idea being that I'm going to run a guy down here because we can move through our own traps as far as I remember without any problems. Oh, and just to be very certain, we're going to lock these damn doors. And then these ones down here are not hooked up to anything. Right? Has no links. Has no links. Yep, that's light waste and mechanisms. Tag you. Northeast waterfall, southeast waterfall, trash. Have all of these levers been used? Oh, this top one has. Link you to a cage. And I need a new mechanism. One to finish the current thing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hook up both cages to the same lever, pull the lever, it will release them both at the same time. The Hydra should slaughter the hell of a goblin, which will be funny. And then the Hydra should try to pathfind into the base, which he will be unable to do this way. will have to try to pathfind through this door. If he tries to go to that door, though, he'll have to go through the cage traps. If he goes through the cage traps, we recapture him, repeat infinity forever and ever and ever for any goblins that we happen to catch. Oh, hey ho ho. Wasn't I covering this over? 22 items. One who is a bit moody. Just what if I build construction? Since we seem to have quite a few items. Let's just get another batch of andesite down. We're paving over the world. Particularly right here. I love that water so it moves a tree into it. Like I did over here. The construction wall, which reminds me, also right here. So we're hooking that up, and then how are we doing down below? Fantastic. Build construction, track east to north. What have we here? Hellfire Skyrim is hosting. Thank you for the host, Hellfire Skyrim. Or are you a spy for the evil elves? Answer thee for thine crimes. I don't know. At the end, I kind of lost it. East to south. How's it going, Hellfire Skyrim? Like walks. Then north to south. This needs to start going. You are just the regular stone that I'm talking about. Yep. You go with it. This one up top we'll keep for now. I think this one's just for clay. Right? Yeah, we'll keep the clay for the blocks. I have no need to remove that. Besides, it looks like they're grabbing rocks in some crazy location anyways. Probably up top, where it's supposed to be used for ammo only. I have a sneaking suspicion they're stealing the ammo, but you better not be stealing the ammo. Hell forbidden? Nope. Stop stealing ammo. Well, stop trying to make the damn rock blocks. How about that? How about that? Oh, that one did not work well. What the hell did I do here? Construction up downs. Alright, I need to sleep. Night, dude. Have a good night, Zerodil. I'll see you again next week. Bid. All I want for you is... What stone have we been grabbing? This is stone. Build construction wall. Bearing rack at the wall. And the site. Aaron said that my game crashed. Why did your game crash? What game? Why has thine game crashed? Was it for the evil elves? Tell me the sad news of your game crashing. Was it Anthem? Anthem's been breaking a bunch of people's consoles. Was it? Tell me it was Anthem, wasn't it? It was despicable people. Well, stop trying to construct andesite blocks. I feel like I've gone crazy. I've done a bad. All suspended. What was the game? And tell me about your game of crashing this. Bad Xbox 360 emulation on my Xbox One caused it. What game? What Xbox 360 game were you emulating on your Xbox One that caused your Xbox One to crash? I'll start getting them back some more stone. Good, go away. Damn elves, no one wants to talk to you. God damn dirty elves. Go construction. Crack. South to east, not around. I also need to do a track stop. Track stop. Blue Dragon. I think I remember that. You kill yourself in that game? Why do I remember Blue Dragon? Little chubby face. Yeah, little chubby face. This isn't the one where they pop themselves in the head to summon it, is it? That Persona. Is that an earlier Persona? I never played this, but I saw it a bit. I never played Blue Dragon. What the hell are you talking about? Oh, I never fixed this error, did I? I should fix this gigantic security hole. That way we do not all die. Might be. Also, this door can be locked. That glaring security hole. That way we do not all die. They made the game into a TV show. That's why I remember. Like I said, I never had it. I never played it. I remember seeing it a few. Maybe it was a show I saw? Okay, what track vehicle? You are freaking me out with this one. At the end, it's like, your stop doesn't even exist anymore. I don't know what the hell you think you're talking about. This one needs to have highest friction but no dumping. We'll go back to the end of state. And I give it a new stop. This will be going north immediately, blah 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 blah. I gotta create that stockpile. I'm gonna put it here for now. It's not the greatest, but this is what I'm gonna use. Stone. We go back to the inner site, stock 1. We say, what is S for stockpile link? Take from that. Okay, grab the stone. And then we assign you to the MD. So it should be, when it's filled, they'll push it north. They'll go up this ramp, and they'll go up. They'll be on the inside. This automatically dumps it. This is also a stockpile. They continue on their merry path. So what I need to do is all of the masons gets removed. Thought I had more up here, but I guess I didn't. What are you? You don't look like a Gabriel. Why is Gabriel? we're gonna move all these down here. Build workshop mason. Block person. Inside block, and then at 3 masons, we'll do 3 like that, and then we had what, mechanics? What's the mechanic down here? Why do we just get a bunch of gabbro? Are we now mining gabbro? This isn't andesite. Our andesite run has ended. Gone from neat whitish rock to weird garbo looking gabbro. But at least it's got a blue and the work for it right now. Cobaltite. And that'll carry us through. Why did you improve a what? A new thought. This stockpile needs to allow the hauling route needs to allow gabbro. Call this one building materials, not andesite. I'm gonna rename you. I think I had to hit escape. And then lastly, so don't run in circles, this one needs to allow gabbro as well. All right. This one says allow from anywhere. The one down below says allow from anywhere. The one up top. What is in you? Have you been allowing gabbro? Or I should say andesite? You're allowing andesite. I'm gonna legit take that R. I've made mistakes. You only allow gabbro. Boom. So they'll take the andesite down here, bring it down below. Gabbro down below, they'll take the fill up here. Once this is filled, we won't have to worry about it.